Have you ever wondered if our reality is truly real? Or if we're all just living inside a cosmic computer game? What if the mind-bending world of the Matrix isn't just science fiction, but a scientific possibility? Today, we'll dive into 3 fascinating, science-backed reasons why some of the world's leading thinkers believe our universe could be a simulation. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about existence. 1. The Fermi Paradox. Where are all the aliens? Let's ask a question that has puzzled scientists for decades. If the universe is so vast, where is everyone? This is the heart of the Fermi Paradox, named after physicist Enrico Fermi. Our universe is nearly 14 billion years old, plenty of time for alien civilizations to have emerged, evolved, and advanced far beyond our own. Imagine, with billions of stars and even more planets, some of these civilizations could have invented space travel millions of years ago, perfecting technologies to cross unimaginable distances between the stars. So why, after all this time, haven't we seen any signs of them? No radio signals, no alien probes, no cosmic visitors, just silence. Could it be that we haven't found aliens? Or they us? Because in a simulated universe, they simply weren't programmed. Imagine a video game. The world only exists where the player goes, and unnecessary characters are left out to save processing power. According to thinkers like Nick Bostrom and David Chalmers, if we're living in a simulation, perhaps aliens are just non-essential code, omitted to keep the system running smoothly. It's a wild idea, but it could explain why the universe feels so empty. But there's also a more down-to-earth explanation. The universe is unimaginably vast, with distances between stars measured in light years, trillions of kilometers. Even if alien civilizations exist, they might be so far away that their signals haven't reached us, or ours haven't reached them. The odds of 2 intelligent species finding each other in this cosmic ocean are staggeringly low. Some scientists suggest that technological civilizations might be rare, short-lived, or simply uninterested in contact. So maybe the silence isn't proof of a simulation, but just a reminder of how big, old, and lonely the universe really is. 2. Information optimization. The universe as a data saver. Here's another question. Why does the universe seem to run so efficiently, almost like a perfectly coded program? Physicist Melvin Vopson has suggested that the universe behaves as if it's constantly compressing information, reducing unnecessary data, much like a computer zipping files to save space. For example, the way electrons behave, or how viruses mutate, often follows patterns that minimize information entropy. In other words, the universe seems to prefer the simplest, most efficient path, just like a simulation would. Is this just a coincidence? Or is it evidence that our reality is governed by the same rules as a digital world? But there's another side to this story. The laws of physics, like the principle of least action or the tendency toward entropy, naturally lead to efficient outcomes, not because they're programmed, but because that's how nature works. What looks like optimization might simply be the result of deep, underlying mathematical laws that govern everything from atoms to galaxies. In other words, the universe might not be a computer simulation. It could just be following the timeless logic of mathematics and physics. 3. Fine-tuning of nature's constants. The universe built for life? Let's tackle one of the biggest mysteries. Why is the universe so perfectly tuned for life? The speed of light, the strength of gravity, the charge of the electron. If any of these constants were just a tiny bit different, life as we know it would be impossible. This is known as the fine-tuning problem, and it's at the heart of the anthropic principle. Some scientists and philosophers suggest that this fine-tuning is no accident. Maybe, like the designers of a video game, the programmers of our universe set the dials just right for life to exist. Is our universe custom-built or custom-coded? But there's a natural explanation too. The weak anthropic principle says that we observe the universe to be life-friendly simply because we're here to observe it. If the constants were different, we wouldn't exist to ask the question in the first place. And some physicists propose the idea of a multiverse, a vast collection of universes, each with different physical laws. In such a scenario, it's not surprising that at least one universe, like ours, has the right conditions for life. So maybe the universe isn't fine-tuned for us. Maybe we're just lucky to be in the universe that works. So, are we living in the Matrix? Science hasn't given us a final answer, but these 3 clues are enough to make anyone question reality. Whether it's the eerie silence of the cosmos, the universe's obsession with efficiency, or the perfect balance of its laws, the simulation hypothesis is more than just a sci-fi fantasy. But remember, for every mind-bending theory, there's often a simple scientific explanation. What do you think? Are we living in a cosmic computer game? Or is reality just stranger than we can imagine? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this mind-bending journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more science that challenges everything you know. Because sometimes, the biggest mysteries are hiding in plain sight.